Everyone is having an amazing first day of your week. As you guys know, I told you my day starts on Sunday. We observe the Sabbath around here. So yeah, on Sunday, we usually start our week out. Yesterday was a holiday. I hope you guys had an amazing Labor Day. But I did want to come talk to you guys because I did promise that I was going to come back and start giving you guys some tips and tricks and techniques that you can do to enhance your business, because we all know the goal is to work smarter and not harder. We also know that the goal is not to reinvent the wheel, because I want to talk to you guys solemnly about your vision and about your dream. And I want to be honest with you guys. You cannot win with someone else's vision. You cannot win with someone else's dream. God gave that individual that vision and that dream for them. They have the capability to carry the burden of that dream. And I want to tell you guys, there are so many illusions and so many imposters impostoring people's visions and dreams. And I just want to let you know from experience that when God gives somebody a vision, when God gives somebody a dream, he has assigned that person the anointing to carry it. And so I see so many individuals broken. I see so many individuals struggling in someone else's dream. So I want to come to you guys today and let you know that it is possible for you to prosper and grow in your own dream without reinventing the wheel. Because insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. No one likes to be in a position of frauding where you have to constantly clean up your messes because you can't have a significant dream of your own. That stops today. Let me tell you. What is holding you back? What is holding you back from being the best individual that God made you to be? Not what he made the next man to be, what God made you to be. What's holding you back? I talk about that on my Jumpstart program at thebrandadvocate.teachable.com. I have 3 interviews that I did to help anyone that does not have any work experience or experience developing a dream or a business. Go and listen to the Jumpstart program, because you have to get that foundation in your heart in terms of what it takes to be a dreamer, what it takes to be a visionary. And one thing that it does take is that we as visionaries, we as individuals that have visions from God, we do not reinvent the wheel. Our dreams and our visions are produced every day. Literally, God drops these things into us every single day. So my first thing would be to advise you to utilize your team. God said to write the vision and make it plain so that the people can run with it. Okay, remember this, write the vision and make it plain so that the people can run with it. It doesn't say steal the vision. It doesn't say steal the vision and the people will run with it. It says write the vision. Now, first mistake is when you're an imposter is you don't write the vision because you don't know it. You're literally impostering someone else's dream. Let me tell you something. It does not matter who that individual is. If you are given the anointing to run with that person's dream, God will make it happen. But you may not be able to write the vision. You may just be able to run with it, okay? So there are some things that you guys got to determine and analyze within your own team. Utilizing a team to grow your business. I talk about that as well. You guys can do this. You can make it happen. Like my famous slogan as the brand advocate is, just because you are the underdog does not mean you have to perform like one. Anytime I go in as an analyst, I am a certified business analyst, graduated from the International Profit Associates out of Barclay, Illinois. And I will tell you that I can look at a business like that and determine where the leak is, where the issues are. And most of the time, those issues stem from the head, because whatever the head got going on is going to filter into the company. So I talk about the on Jumpstart Your Business on the brandadvocate.teachable.com. I talk about utilizing your team. The idea is to pull every resource that you have with those individuals and you play on their strengths. If you are weak in an area and you have a team member that's strong in an area, you don't try to do their job, you include them. That's how you utilize a team. And then I talk about on Jumpstart Your Program, on Jumpstart Your Business, I talk about working smarter and not harder. You work too hard. There's too many of you reinventing the wheel. There's too many of you trying to imposter someone else's method and process. It's not going to work. I hate to bust your bubble. It's not going to work. That's why 10 years later, you guys are still struggling with processes. You guys are still struggling with automation, digital presence, branding. You guys are struggling because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it real with you. Just because you're the underdog does not mean you have to perform like one. Underperforming affects the whole team, not just your personal team, but the team of your customers, the team of your vendors, the team of your investors. It affects everyone as a whole. Okay, so I'm advising you, if you have not already attempted to write your vision and make it plain, I suggest you go to my Jumpstart platform at thebrandadvocate.teachable.com. Listen to those 3 interviews in sequence. One of them is free. There's a free download with Sam Carpenter called Work the System, How to Work Smarter and Not Harder. You guys, in the detriment time that we are in the pandemic time that we are in, most of you guys cannot afford to underperform. You cannot. So many of your partners, so many of your vendors, your customers rely on you to perform at a high rate. Right now is not the time to underperform. So I would suggest that while you want to make money, it's all beautiful, but you want to have a solid foundation. One of the things that I give you is how to work the system, how to compartmentalize, how to put your day-to-day operations into a systematic category, and then apply the processes for each system. You guys, it has to happen. You cannot run your business like you do your life. Okay, there are some regulations, there are some compliance things that you need to do, that you have to do to secure your future, the business's future. You have to do these things, okay? Because we all know, statistic data say that all businesses fail within the first 5 years. So when I see a business open, I know you got 5 years to make this thing blow. 5 years. If you're still struggling after 5 years in creating processes, duplication, automation, to have your operations administered in a proper way that your business runs without you, close it down. Close it down. Start over. Rebuild that foundation. Look, God does not operate in a mess. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. You guys have too big of teams. You guys' teams are too big for y'all not to have adequate processes for your day-to-day operations. Okay, so let's get the foundation started. Go ahead and go on thebrandadvocate.teachable.com. Take a look and see what Jim was talking about and what's holding you back. Go see what Sam Carpenter was talking about with Work the System, how to work smarter and not harder. And then I think in that interview he said that he would be willing to give you a copy of the book if you emailed him and heard that his name on my show. So you could email him and request a copy of that book, okay? And then let's go ahead and then, excuse me, a call was coming in. I'm gonna have to start putting my phone on D&D. And then the third one is, and I have a appointment. And then the third one is utilizing a team with Melanie Benson Strick. Now, all 3 of these individuals are respected digital marketers. They are respected team builders, respected content providers. I do not associate with people that do not produce and have the results. So trust me when I tell you, everybody that I'm putting in front of you, everybody that I'm allowing you inside to hear and get that free information from has already proven that they are solid in the game, okay? This is a whole new ball game you guys are transferring into. I don't know from if you're a small business, medium-sized business, but during this pandemic, you have to be a digital business and you have to be an automated business and you have to regulate your business according to the compliance issues that each state has. Now, if you're not in compliance, that's where we'll talk about next week. We'll get into talking more about how you can become compliant, more how you can secure your entities, more about how you can get assistance with governing your board. Because you guys, at the end of the day, this is the most precious opportunity we could ever have. It's like God slowed down the world so that we could get our shit together. You know what I mean? And I'm appreciative of that. So, like I said, I'm promising you, I'm getting in front of the camera. And you guys know I do not like cameras, but I'm getting in front of the camera so that we can discuss more often than not how to put you, the underdog, at the top. How to help you, the underdog, not perform like you don't know what the fuck you're doing, okay? I want to help the underdog because y'all looking bad out this motherfucker. Excuse my French, but y'all know how I am. Listen, when you start producing results, when you start producing results, and when you stop bleeding out your profits that's affecting your vendors, your board members, your audience, your vendors, then you know you have succeeded. But if you are struggling and just creating simple processes, if you are struggling getting your business automated to where you're not having to put out fires, if you are still a reactive manager, I'm suggesting that you go to thebrandadvocate.teachable.com, learn those new tips and tricks, get ready to get involved with my board compliance and governance classes that I'm getting up to get ready for, and get involved in making your business solid, okay? Because we are tired of seeing that messy shit out here. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. You guys are not competing with no big dogs. You understand what I'm saying? You guys make the game look real messy. And that's not what we want. We want our urban businesses thriving just like corporate. We want our urban products to be in the marketplace looking very professional, just like corporate. We want that. And we're going to help you get that. Some of you anyway. Some of you motherfuckers ain't going to listen. Some of you motherfuckers is going to close at the end of the year or next. You understand? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those individuals that know damn well they don't have no processes. They don't have no business inside sense as far as record keeping, tracking your expenses, honoring your state's regulations. You don't even have that stuff in place. Guess what? We are putting something together just for you. I'm excited. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to help my urban businesses perform on a corporate level. I'm excited to take my businesses from being non-compliant to compliant. I'm excited about kicking you imposters out the fucking marketplace. We're tired of seeing you. We're tired of seeing you duplicate ideas. We're tired of seeing you duplicate dreams and visions. We're tired. We want to see the new people come up. We want to see corporate be exposed to new urban thoughts and ideas and cultures and diversity. And we want to get included. But we ain't running with you imposters. Okay? So scrap that imposter shit. Scrap that fraud shit. Scrap that fake shit. Start all over. Write your vision. Make it plain so that the people can run with it. We got you. Come see me. I got you. Peace.